And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, now on my new PS5. Minda got me the game on PS5, which is going to future-proof it so that when we get to stuff where the game is starting to really tax my computer, I won't have to worry about it. I can just play on PS5, which is more powerful than my computer, apparently. I'm so excited to have this thing. So, today we're beginning Heavensward. We accepted the first quest of Heavensward, just to see what Alphino's voice sounded like at the end of the last stream. But today we're getting to Heavensward proper. We're going to be doing just MSQ today. We're not doing Black Mage quests. We're not doing the Valentine's Day event. We'll be saving those for next week. But, I'm going to bring everybody on call, and then we're going to watch the Heavensward intro video, and then begin. Heyo.
Hello, hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Going well. Going well.
So, I'm going to watch the Heavensward intro video again, and then we're going to get started with Heavensward MSQ.
Sounds good.
Hopefully you guys can't hear my TV playing. I've got my headphones plugged into my computer so that I can hear Danny and Minda. Which means in order to hear the game, I have that just playing on my TV. So, hopefully you guys can't hear the TV. I've got it turned up to a level where I can hear it, even with my headphones on, to some degree. But, we'll just have to live with it.
I mean, I can hear it a little bit, but as long as your stream can't hear it, that should be fine, especially since that'll make it easy to time up my cutscenes with yours.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Nanamo. God, what a graphic death.
Yeah, like, you can tell she's suffocating.
Yeah, that was horrifying.
Really well animated.
Yeah. I've turned my mic away from the TV a little more.
So. Bob, hey, remember when all of your friends died?
Yeah. Oh, that got much louder. Hang on. I'm going to turn my TV down a little.
Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, I kind of like being able to hear a little bit in the background what's going on because like we can't keep the stream on because then everything would be echoey.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the stream will be hearing echoes.
No, it's just us, I think.
Yeah, I'm not hearing... When I put the stream on, I didn't really hear any echoes. I did, however, hear my own voice, so I immediately turned it off because, oh my god!
Well, I'll adjust the volume as we go. If I can't hear it, I'll turn it up again. So one thing I'm going to do off-stream, once Black Mage hits 60, I'm going to also level Lancer to 60 off-stream doing daily roulettes. And then do the Lancer class quests on stream. Relearning Lancer is going to be, well, Dragoon now is going to be an interesting experience because I haven't touched that in like 3 months.
Yeah, that's always a thing.
This Loreweaver is supposed to be intimidating and imposing and dramatic villain, and he's 3 feet tall. He's 2 feet tall with a weird mask and silly facial hair. I cannot take Loreweaver seriously.
Honestly, I'm at the point where I'm so acclimated to Lalafell, I can quite happily take them seriously.
I don't know if I'll ever be acclimated to Loreweaver enough to take them seriously.
Oh yeah, the idea of a horse-sized Lalafell is just terrifying.
They do have child proportions.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get started.
I know it's more chibi than child. Oof, 12 for Fend on that idea.
Alright, well that's loading and we're going to be right back.
It's a shame we don't get Cam Clark back later. I do love his voice acting.
God, after the queue ran out, loading into the game took like 5 seconds.
Yep.
Yep.
That's...
The power of the PS5.
Power of the PS5, baby.
I have similar loading times because I've got it on my solid state drive. It used to be a lot longer back when it was on my hard disk drive.
Mm-hmm.
It's me, boy. I'm the PS5, loading gameplay directly into your mind.
I am not dressed for Ishgarian adventures.
I'm barely dressed for Ishgarian adventures.
At least you have a jacket.
True.
I have a boob
And
wrap.
mittens.
I have a boob wrap and nothing else, and no boobs to put under it.
You'll be fine. Okay. Annoyingly, it reset my hotbars, but only for the PS5. Like, my hotbars on PC were still the same, so I had to screenshot all my hotbars and painstakingly, one by one, re-implement all my buttons.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to have to do that again when you start playing Lancer eventually.
Yeah.
And Red Mage if you made any changes to that.
Mm-hmm.
And your monk as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, you
All of your jobs.
literally only just got the monk, so probably got reset anyway.
Camp Dragonhead. Alright, teleport started. 1001, 1002, and I'm here.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there were several times during the old days when you would teleport somewhere, but it was a pretty short distance, and so I would physically run to the place that you just teleported, and I would beat you there because of the load times.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got mount music on again. Whoops. Hang on.
Yeah, your settings will be back to default.
Yeah.
Have you
New
changed your
system settings to this.
Have you changed your control scheme to back to Legacy?
Did I have control scheme on Legacy before?
You did. It's under character configuration. On the
Legacy type camera based. Yep.
Okay, cool. Because if you've got it on standard, if you press to move backwards, you will walk backwards. It's like a pseudo tank control effect.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Temple Knight Gate Guard. Wards of House Fortome? Ah, yes, you may pass. Luis Haifu has sent you a friend request. Is that somebody in chat or a rando?
Oh, I don't know them. You do apparently seem to have your chat menu really big font. You probably want to shrink that.
Yeah, I tried adjusting my HUD, but it didn't change the chat size.
Right. Do you see the cog next to next to the chat options?
Yes, but I'm trying to access chat. Hang on. Ah, there we go.
If you click on that, you can change your font size there.
Oh yeah, because this is a console game now, so the font is extra big, so you can see it on your TV that's across the room.
Yeah, under log details is where you can adjust your font sizes.
Good God, you need to clean out your inventory.
What the hell happened there? It moved some of my stuff around. That's weird. Okay. Lowering font size. Apply. And it has changed to nothing.
Under your log details.
Yeah, log window settings.
Yeah, right at the top you've got 3 tabs.
Oh, I was affecting the chat prompt font size. Okay, let's put that back to normal. Log details, general font size. 13. Let's leave battle font size at 18, event at 18.
You'll probably want to change them all to be the same. That's just the different the different pages of the chat thing. See where you've got general, battle, event. They're just tabs basically.
Oh, that's very small. Hang on, let me turn that let me turn that up again. All right, that's much better. We'll put it at 17.
Oh yeah, you won't be needing to lower your graphic settings to affect your frame rate anymore. So the game's probably going to look a little bit prettier for you as well.
Yep.
The game's probably going to look a lot prettier now, yeah.
Yeah, that's part of why we swapped to the PS5 version, is to future-proof against graphical upgrades and performance.
Oh yeah, we are getting a graphical update for 7.0.
Yeah, next expansion I'm worried about my computer, so that's where I'm at.
I want to put skip previously seen cutscenes on 2. Right, where is that?
I mean, I should be good.
That'll be a character option.
I'm on maximum settings right now, and I'm getting 130 frames per second. 136. Yeah, I think I'll be fine when we get the upgrade.
All right, I'm in. As in character, like my
character configuration. It's control settings and general. So it's like the top button there on the left.
Skip playback of previously viewed scenario, transportation, cutscenes, cool. Apply. Cool. Now let's go into Ishgard.
Aye aye.
Oh, is it going to play the Heavensward intro cinematic? No, it's me. Okay. Wow, that's a blizzard and a half.
And so they came, at a
It looks so
friend's
cold.
behest.
I'm just striding through this, but Tataru and Alphino are having trouble.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery.
Oh, I can hear that quite loudly.
Their names blackened with royal blood.
Let's turn that down a little then.
With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
All right, are you guys ready for France?
Welcome to Elf Vatican City.
To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Halone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church.
Yeah, because religious rule has never turned out badly
The
before.
last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses.
I have played Final Fantasy XII. Weirdly, I got up to the final boss and then stopped,
A land that after
and
1,000
never
years
picked it
of
back up
war
again, but
had forgotten
I've been
what
meaning
it
to
was
replay it.
to be at peace.
I have it via PS Plus.
Oh, it's Millie.
Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great
Don't be
change.
sad, Tataru.
Though none knew then how great.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortune, Heavensward. Where's my pet? Where's my pet?
It doesn't look like it's out. Summon it.
This is a perfect opportunity to use the minion roulette. Buffalo calf. I guess I'll use the minion roulette ever so often on stream now. I like the Puff of Darkness, but I should probably go for some variety.
You can have a random one per stream.
Gods, I feel like a child in a giant's castle. From afar, the spires did not seem so tall. Oh yeah, this place is definitely bigger on the inside. Don't you worry, Alphino. Greetings, Mistress Weaver. On behalf of House Fortune, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. Moise Kaifu, there's the person who sent me a friend request. I wonder why. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. Well, downside of playing on console is I can't exactly type in chat at anything more than a snail's pace.
No.
If you all would come with me... No, we're going to look around first.
New city. Time to run around and collect all the aetherite shards.
Yep.
Yep. And there's 3 new jobs available.
Oh, nice. It's slow going, as you might expect. We didn't think to prepare for the worst, so here we are, picking up the pieces. Oh yeah, I gotta sort my inventory. Commands. Sort.
There's a healer, a DPS, and a tank. Big crystal.
Yep, I'm looking around. Give me a minute. Lost? St. Valerion's Forum is just up these steps. So named for the former Azure Dragoon, in case you were unaware. A Scard featuring the second best job and also some other jobs that exist, I guess. It'll be interesting to see which one. Condelimbo. The French are monsters for naming themselves these things. An adventurer, eh? Well, call yourself whatever you please. When the dragons are finished with you, we'll call you something else.
You'll probably want to set this as your new home, Aetheryte, because we're going to be coming back here a lot.
Oh yeah, we won't be prey returning anymore.
Nope.
Set home point. Home point for Revenant's Toll. A wise woman once said that she who does not pay heed to the skies will most surely get wet. Sound advice, if you ask me. Would you like to hear what the skies tell us this fine day? Oh! She's a weather tracker. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
One in every major city.
Yeah, this is helpful for, like, there are certain events in-game that are triggered by weather, and so having these Sky Watchers in all the major cities is helpful.
Well, cool. Were there ones that I just missed in the other three cities?
Yes.
Yep.
Huh.
The old Owl one's right next to the Grand Company place.
Is that a Chocobo Keep I see on the map? It's a Chocobo icon. No, it's a weather vane.
Yeah, that's the Sky Watcher.
All right, let's look at the map of this place. Griffiths, Western Highlands, Skysteel Manufacturing. There is a Chocobo Keep in here, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn, this place is big.
And this is only one half of the city.
Yep. Foundation and the pillars.
Yep, this is the foundation of the pillars, in fact. One could say.
One sec, be right back.
Yeah. Right.
Alright, where's the next Aetheryte we want to get to? Let's say that one in the Broom.
Here, follow me. I know the way to the next one.
Alright, lead on.
Just cutting through the local pub,
Yep.
where they do not have chairs.
Yep.
Standing room only, I guess. Alianne was one of the Scions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so her betrayal is, frankly, kind of shocking.
And then we can just use this to teleport back to the main Aetheryte, and that'll get us closer to the Skysteel manufacturer.
All right, lead on. Bohemondus.
And you can't quite see it on the minimap, but we are right next to one of those job quests.
Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah, I see it.
Looby looby.
Stephanivian. My prospectometer seems rather fond of you. Let's see, shall we? Odd garb, striking presence. Would I be right in assuming that you are one of those adventurous types? That's me. Ah, I thought as much. My prospectometer seldom lies. And let me just say, you have made the right choice in visiting our humble workshop. Welcome to the Skysteel Manufactory, where miracles are born from ether, metal, and imagination. From cannons to ballistas, we develop and manufacture a range of weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders. But we are also accepting students who wish to take up a firearm and learn the techniques of the machinist. What say you? Are you interested in joining us and exploring the machinist discipline? Yeah, Mustadio's pretty cool. You are? Well, of course you are. Otherwise, my prospectometer would not have registered your obvious interest. In my excitement, I've neglected to introduce myself. The name's Stephanivian. Stephanivian de Hyanacht. And you are? Oh, I got a trophy. Oh, is it about to trigger a whole bunch of trophies? No, okay. Lore, is it? Well, Lore, allow me to welcome you once more to the Skysteel Manufactory. You welcomed me 30 seconds ago, Stephanivian. As I mentioned before, 'tis our charge to develop and manufacture weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders. But pray forget about those tired old inventions. The future lies in machinistry, a technology that weds the genius of Master Garland's Magitech with traditional etherology. Every single one of my latest creations employs the principles of this unique discipline. This guy's not xenophobic, he's a fan of Garland.
Yep.
And in the steady hands of trained machinists, my new inventions are going to alter the very face of warfare. Though I would dearly love to expand upon my revolutionary theories, we should begin by familiarizing you with the tools of the trade, so to speak. Have you time now for a brief lesson?
Quest accepted.
I guess we'll get our starter here. That player is named Liz Bean. Splendid. Now, the first thing you must learn is the proper technique for handling a fire... Where in the hells is our master of marksmanship? I swear, the man is never about when I need him most. How dreadfully embarrassing. Here I've mercilessly piqued your interest, and now I must ask you to call again at a later convenience. Mayhap the next time you visit, our instructor will deign to put in an appearance. Then we can outfit you with the equipment necessary to learn basic marksmanship, and I might explain to you the particulars of the machinist's profession. Oh, is it going to force me to go through the plot a little before I can do this? I'm afraid he's gone for good this time, me lordship. Left a letter of resignation on your workbench and all. Confound the man! We cannot afford to lose such a pivotal employee at this crucial juncture in our growth. House Hyenard was the house that was accused of heresy back in ARR's Kurthus portion. We rescued Steph's brother Francel from Witchdrop. Right, I knew it sounded familiar. Joy, prepare mine accoutrement. I shall drag that scoundrel back by the lapels if need be. What, me lordship? We ain't even sure of where to start looking. You make a salient point, my dear. My prospectometer points to the lands of Lanosia. Yes, I should have realized that he would return to his homeland. Lanosia, my lordship? Are you sure you want to go there? I hear it's a nasty place, where folk will clout you across the face as soon as look at you. I must admit to little familiarity with its environs. Hark, Joy, the prospectometer chirps again. Of course, our aspiring machinist. We shall have the worldly lore here act as our guide. For an explorer who has braved the harshest corners of Eorzea, the wilds of Lanosia must be akin to a garden path. Is that not so? Aye, 'tis but a garden path. You see, Joy, my prospectometer never steers me awry. You will consent to guide us then, Lore? Yeah, sure. Then 'tis settled. Joy here, in addition to her loyal service to House Hyenard, is the finest shot in the manufactory. As a novice machinist, I suggest you mark her technique well during our little jaunt to Lanosia. Wait, I thought the guy we're looking for is the finest shot in the manufactory. Why don't I learn from her then? Speaking of which, we must needs decide upon a somewhat less vague destination. I seem to recall our absent instructor mentioning companions from a camp overlook. Let that be our first port of call. Hello, Hidden Crossing. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, well, we'll pick that job up a little later.
Right this way, Lore. There's stairs up here. That's a shortcut.
Where'd you go?
I'm
There
in the
you are.
rafters, watching, waiting.
Yeah, and Danny's up here in the rafters. Anyway, up here.
Oh, there you are.
But yeah, so all three of the Ishgard jobs, when you pick them up, they start at level 30. And there is absolutely nothing stopping you from just pausing the plot right now, going, leveling those things up to 51, and then going through the story with them.
Huh. Oh wow, I'm getting a lot of interactions from Luis Kaifu.
I think that was a that's a setting you had those turned off.
No, I've been able to see people's emotes the whole time.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were messing around with you while you were in the cutscene, so.
Yeah.
I wonder why they're following me.
Yeah.
I mean, no one in the stream chat's mentioned it's them, have they?
Maybe they just identified a troop of frogs.
Oh, French noble.
Oh, there they
That's
are.
Lovely.
Telemoose. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, it is someone in chat. Hello.
There they are.
It's nice to have you.
Indeed it is. Actually, no, this is the wrong way. I think.
Leading me astray, are you?
Slightly.
Actually, pause for a second. I'm gonna accept that friend request.
Excellent.
Ah, there we go. Respond to friend request. Accept. Voice Kaifu, I have accepted your friend request. So you're welcome to join us for trials when we get to them.
And over by this aetheryte, you will find the second job.
Sweet.
Which is possibly one of the funniest ones to get through the first quest of. Given what's going on.
Ishgardian citizen. After witnessing a spectacle like that, everyday life seems rather dull in comparison. Hmm? So you didn't see that trial earlier? Your loss. Fury take me. The way that heretic swung that slab of iron he called a sword was a sight to behold. Oh, this is Dark Knight, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, the Berserk reference right out the gate. You love it.
He couldn't have carried a shield if he'd wanted to. The blade was so big. Had to keep two hands on it at all times. I was amazed he managed to keep up with that Temple Knight for as long as he did. Fought like a demon from the deepest pits of the seventh hell, bellowing threats and working his arts. I wasn't sure what to make of it at first, but then I heard someone say that he must be a Dark Knight. Based on your name, I imagine you're enjoying how Loreweaver 14 is. Have you delved into it at all, or are you waiting to avoid spoilers? We're taking it as I go through it in-game. I'm avoiding spoilers to get as fresh an experience on stream as I can. If you do that job, read your quest journal, okay?
Oh, yeah.
But you didn't hear that from me, eh? In fact, I'm sure I don't know anything about it. Press the man for details. Ye gods, are you mad? We're standing outside the bloody tribunal. Fine, fine, but keep quiet and listen well, because I'm only going to say this once.
It may be worth doing this. This quest won't take you out of Ishgard, so
Yeah.
it's a relatively simple one to do without having to go out your way.
Well, sure then. So, as I was saying, that heretic was fighting like a man possessed. Even after he took several wounds, he showed no sign of pain, though there was no mistaking the blood. As the fight wore on, it began to soak through his armor, spreading to every ilm of his body. But when it began to rise and envelop him as a mist, I realized it wasn't blood, but something dark and twisted. But the righteous are not so easily cowed, Halliday be praised. I screamed myself hoarse when that Temple Knight slipped past his guard and ran him through. Good riddance, I say. Man was not meant to wield such arts. What about woman? I'm going to go wield them. Yet I wonder, was he truly one of those... Well, it matters not. I heard the Temple Knights talking of dumping his corpse in the broom. By sunrise, it'll be stripped bare and tossed over the walls. It will be as though he never was, and as though we never had this conversation.
So, yeah, we can just take this Ethernet shard right back to the broom.
I'm still missing 2.
Yeah, we'll pick those up in a minute.
Okay.
Room for one more?
Hey.
Oh, I've got a big red circle on my map.
You do?
They do aim the snowballs directly at you. Nice.
Oh, do they? Hang on.
Oh yeah, they do. Nice.
That's cute. I like that.
Now we picked up another Dark Knight Traveler.
Oh no. Somebody hasn't put his new gear on yet.
He's gonna get up, huh? That's more than far enough for charity. They'll take care of the rest. Mayhaps sooner rather than later. Come on. Freja Greymane Excalibur has sent you a friend request. Is that the other person in chat?
Cat's in crossing.
Cool, I'll accept that friend request in a minute. Am I just gonna pick up the job stone? Is this it? Is this all that awaits? No. No more. Enough. Open your eyes. Look. Do you see now? Do you see? Lore. Lore! Sucking my life force, are you? That's a goofy helmet. I've been waiting for you to open your eyes. You all right? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Did I just hop timelines to one where you're alive? Name's Frey, by the way. And no, I'm not a heretic. Try convincing a temple knight drunk on authority of that, eh? Shame the pompous arse got the better of me. But how about you? You touched it, yes? That couldn't have felt good. A voice, eh? And a rather distressed one besides. Please, someone, anyone! Excuse you? Not so fast. We need to talk about what's happening to you, what's growing within you before you get carried away. It'll take me like 5 seconds and 3 fireballs, Frey, and then we can talk. There's a darkness within us all. Nothing dangerous, mind. In fact, it's quite healthy, but the crystal changes you, gives you the power to channel it. Do it without proper training, however, and, well, it might hurt. Nice laser eyes.
I love Frey so much.
So go ahead. Ask me to teach you. Ask me to instruct you in the ways of the Dark Knights, and I will. It will be very painful for you. Friend request. Accept.
Frey
Friend has a
stopped by the
Frey
inn.
cosplay account. I know you're still worried about that screaming woman, so I'll keep this brief. We Dark Knights don't care one whit for prestige or pedigree. We are free to follow our hearts, to defend the weak and punish the guilty as we see fit. The law of the land, the authority of a name, These are tools cowards use to escape harm. We have no need of shields, figurative or literal. Here, my blade is your blade, my soul crystal your crystal. Go on, take them. You'll need them soon enough. Well, these are some underwhelming pieces of armor. Looks-wise,
Level 30.
Read the quest journal for every quest of DK. Oh, I'll bet Frey leaves notes. The Art of War 1. I don't know what that trophy is. Oh, maybe it's the Dark Knight trophy.
I think it's just getting the what it is. It's just getting the character to level 30, and because you suddenly logged into a warrior type character as opposed to a magic type character, and since this is your first time touching a warrior character on the PS5, there you go, trophy.
Yeah. You don't have one of the Dark Knight quests equipped active right now to read.
Oh yeah, you have to actually equip your sword before you can accept the next quest.
Stuff recommendation is good. Crystal, Soul of Dark Knight. First changer. Oh right, I have to equip a weapon.
Yep.
Which one is it?
And Freya here has the tiny Frey glam.
There we go. Right. Set list. I have no gear sets saved. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you'll need to save this as a new gear set.
No, I mean, like, it erased my Black Mage gear set.
Oh, that's a problem.
Yeah, to be fair, Optimize will bring it back, really.
Real quick, we're gonna... Where's my staff? There's the Dreadworm staff.
Wait, you're a thaumaturge. You don't have your job still equipped.
Yeah, I'm swapping back so I
there you
can
go.
make the Black Mage gear set.
There we go. I'm watching the stream, so I'm a few seconds behind. I panicked for a second. It's like, oh no! The noob mistake.
Well, well, don't you look the part. Ready to harness the darkness within to set the wrong things right. Now, bear in mind that while the darkness gives you strength, that strength comes at cost. That is but one sacrifice, though, and justice demands many. Say a man, a venerable, untouchable man, harms a child in unspeakable ways. He strides through the hoplon, secure in the knowledge that he is beyond punishment. But for one who cuts down that vile beast as he flaunts his freedom, who knows how many others would suffer?
I believe I've told you the story of the first Dark Knight before.
Possibly. Such was the dilemma faced by a goodly knight long ago. He knew that he would be stripped of his titles and denounced for the deed. The threshold we refuse to cross is a line we draw for ourselves. We fear the consequences, and people suffer for our indecision. Everyone who held that crystal came to conquer that fear and became who they wanted to be. That night was the first. Will you be the next? Think on that while we look into the commotion down below.
Okay, should be able to read it now.
Oh, I've got to set up my hotbar.
Yeah, you do. New job, new hotbar.
I don't. I imported all my settings. Everything for me is already set.
Frey speaks to you of the first Dark Knight, a goodly knight who sacrificed all in order to bring an untouchable man to justice. Too many fear the consequences such actions will bring, and innocents suffer for our indecision, she said. Frey's a she? Consider her words as you seek out the source of the earlier scream. Well, that was actually kind of unexpected. What was I about to do? Hang on.
Hot bars.
Hot bars, yes.
Yeah, they never tell you the crime specifically in game, but I can tell you what the what it's revealed to in the Encyclopedia Eorzea.
Sorry, say that again?
They never reveal the specific crime in game, but I can tell you what it's revealed to be in the Encyclopedia Eorzea.
The crime that Frey killed someone over, or the crime that the original knight killed someone over?
The original knight.
No, I think I get it.
Fair enough.
Display job gauge. Okay, how do I see the descriptions of these moves?
I do not know, actually. Square, circle, triangle, maybe?
Square is set to hotbar, circle is back, triangle jumps. Hang on.
I cannot advise.
There we go. I had to switch away from compact view.
There it is. So your 1-2-3 combo is hard slash, siphon strike, soul eater. Just to make that easy for you.
Okay. Hard slash is attacking potency of 150. We'll put that on R2X. Siphon strike, attack with a potency of 100. Combo action. Combo bonus restores MP. Cool. We'll put that on square.
The Dark Knight uses a lot of MP.
Soul Eater restores own HP. Cool. Put that on circle. Or maybe we'll reorder this from left to right. Yeah. Most spells unleash deals unaspected damage with a potency of 120 to all nearby enemies. Okay. We'll put that on.
Do you want to teleport to the Free Company house? You can practice them on the striking dummy while you work out where you want to position them.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Let me set up an actual set before I do that, though. We don't want to put that on triangle because that will eventually have a combo.
Yeah, you'll want to make like one square, I guess, your kind of dedicated AoE area of your hotbar. And Unleash would be the start of your...
That's a fun coincidence. Yeah. Provoke is on up and Low Blow is on down, so it looks like a whole person.
That happened to me with Shirk as well, rather than Provoke. So it again looks like a whole person, but looks like a very feminine whole person.
Increased enmity. Oh yeah, this is a tank. It draws aggro, right?
Yep.
We will put that on. Grit.
Yeah, you will want to put grit somewhere out of the way on your hotbar because you'll basically press it once when you switch the class, and then just keep it on always.
L2 up then.
While you figure this out, I'm just going to take a bite of it right quick.
Flood of Darkness is your thing that buffs your damage. So
Hang
you'll
on,
want
hang
that.
on. Hang on.
Oh, you're
I'm
not there
doing a
yet.
thing.
Okay.
I'm going to erase some stuff from my hotbar to fill it in after.
Gotcha.
Okay. Alright. I've got grit there. Flood of Darkness deals unaspected damage with a potency of 100 to all enemies in a straight line before you. Additional effect grants Dark Side, increasing damage dealt by 10%. Okay.
So Flood of Darkness buffs your damage and also does a ton of damage off cooldown. So you'll basically want to use that whenever you have the mana for it.
Alright, so let's put that on R2 left. Okay, can't do any of those yet. Can't do any of those yet. Alright, so that's all the stuff that I can do.
Yeah. You'll also want to put your... because this is a tank, you'll want to put Rampart and Reprisal on your bar somewhere. Those are in your roll actions.
Alright.
Because if you're going to make a tank, you want to do it proper.
Roll actions. Rampart reduces damage taken by 20%. I guess I'll put that on R2 triangle. Low blow stuns target. I'll put that on L2.
Well, interject as well.
Provoke. Placing yourself at the top of a target's enmity list will gain any additional enmity. We'll put that on L2X. Interject interrupts the use of a target's action. Is that better than low blow? Should I just replace low blow with interject?
You
No.
want both of them.
Low blow stuns, interject silences.
Ah.
Low blow is something you'll pretty much never use on a boss, but it's good for mobs and like. While interject, if a cast bar is charging and it's flashing, that means you can stop that cast by using interject, and that can sometimes be used in bosses.
Cool. Alright. Symbol indicates the defensive stance. Grid is an effect, which increases enmity. And view the job gauge description and attachment actions in place. Okay. Alright. So, Screaming Woman. Hey, Hidden Crossing. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Lowborn Crow. Let's talk to Frank first. Here we are. Go and ask her what's wrong. Please, I don't know what to do. It's my granddaughter. I didn't see him standing there, and I know that's no excuse. I should have been more careful. Did you run afoul of a noble? But my granddaughter, she started yelling at the temple knight. And I tried to stop her, I did. But then he said she had to come with him, and if I could just tell him how sorry I am, maybe he would... He'd take you too, is what he'd do. Even if you went and begged the blue bastard to intervene, it'd be too late by then. Ain't the first time they've taken a girl her age. If she doesn't fight back, they might let her go after her. Oh, God. No, there has to be another way. Ishgardian justice. I hate it here. They might spare the girl, you know. Leave her with a few scars and a lifelong lesson. Or we could beat every last one of them to within an ilm of their lives and rescue the girl. You'd like that, wouldn't you? So we just got here. Are we going to get thrown out of the city immediately?
I think you've worked out why we kind of suggested maybe you should give this a go.
I knew you would.
Love Frey.
Everything is going to be all right, madam. When I'm through with those knights, they will not dare trouble you ever again. Oh, thank you, thank you. I mean, I'm not complaining. I hate it here, and they're assholes, but it does seem a little counterproductive towards the larger goal.
I believe you just go straight through here? Oh, no, you talk to Frey, okay.
Assuming they didn't just drag her into an alley, they've taken her to either the Congregation or the Tribunal. The Honorable Sir Emmerich wouldn't suffer such reprehensible behavior under his roof. The Inquisition, on the other hand, well... So, that leaves the Tribunal. If the girl is still alive, I imagine they'll make all manner of threats. Come any closer and she dies, and so forth. If so, we'll need to make something perfectly clear to them. We're not here for her. We're here for you. Once they understand she means nothing to us, she means something to me, they'll attack us or flee. I don't know about you, but I'm eager to find out which. Or is this a bluff? This might be a bluff. You have learned all Dark Knight actions and traits to level 30. Okay. So through here, I guess.
Yeah. Stone cold motherfucker.
Yep.
I guess his patience has been fraying.
Hey.
I'm going to get kicked off this group at some point.
It's a race. Do I get kicked out of Ishgard or you get kicked out of the call first?
You've walked right past Frey.
I know. I'm attuning to an aetherite shard.
Oh, fair enough.
Yep.
Might as well.
Also, right over here is the third job quest, which you're kind of in the middle of something if you want to pick that up later.
Okay. Walked past Frey.
Yeah, note for later.
Oh, I did. I walked past Frey immediately.
Yep.
She's right at the entrance. Okay. Just the one sword between the two of us, I'm afraid. You keep it. I dare say it fits rather snugly in your hands.
Oh, fuck yeah, you already picked up Dark Knight.
Hi, Teddy.
Yes.
How could we not?
But don't worry
Good.
about me. I'll do my part to keep you on your feet. Are you going to job change to White Mage? That seems a little outside your wheelhouse, Frey. Now, should things turn violent, as I expect they shall, you may need to tap into your dark side to survive. It's not unlike drawing upon your own ether to weave magic. Fear, pain, rage, that which lies in the deepest depths of our soul makes for a potent fuel. But be warned, burn too much too quickly and you risk being consumed. Do not worry, Lore. The first step over the threshold is always the hardest. Ah, yes, I should have known you'd do that. Right then, let's find the girl. Do what? What did I do?
Nod stoically.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Characters are well aware that you do that.
Yeah, I feel like the game kind of wants you to go through this little progression where you pick up Dark Knight right away, because with both of the other jobs that start in Ishgard, they immediately take you out of the city. That's like, it's like, okay, well, we have to go to fucking the middle of nowhere in Limsa to pick up Machinist. Whereas Dark Knight's like, oh, hey, it's right here in the city. We can just do this right now.
Yeah.
And then you do, and then this happens, and it's like, oh, well, first day as a fugitive is going great.
Okay, we need to lie low. First thing I do, become an enemy of the state.
Yup.
Yes.
Who are you? Another highborn arse? No, how dare you? My blood's common as dirt. Level sync to 34. Damn it, girl, you're only making it worse for yourself. The hell's with you? I've done nothing wrong. Why are the pretty ones always so daft? If I had a gill for every time I had to kill an unrepentant bastard like you. What the? Are you threatening a temple knight? Oh, you're very clever. Yes, I am. Now let her go. Enough of this! Are you intimidated, or are you just startled that somebody has the balls to talk to you like this? With me, girl, now! One more word of protest, and I'll toss your grandmother in a cell to rot. You three, seize this imbecile. Alright, so grit. What's the draw aggro one again?
It doesn't really matter because this is solo duty. That only matters in group stuff.
I want to get them off of the brain.
Do you not have your AoE on your back? You should have Unleash at this level.
Yeah, Unleash will get them off the brain.
Add that to my bar in a minute. Bring everyone! She's gone mad! Reinforcements, eh? Looks like we'll have to even the odds. Do you have friends? You don't seem like you have friends. Search your soul for the darkness. You see, Lord, the flames beckon. Immerse yourself in the flames and ignite the darkness within. Can I? What was it you wanted me to put on my bar?
Unleash.
Unleash. It's your basic AoE.
Oh, how did I not put that on my... Alright.
I don't know. You did talk about it. I don't know when.
Rampart. R2 down. So do I just walk into one of these? Alright. The darkness swells within you.
But you put Rampart on your bar, not Unleash.
Yep. Oh no, Unleash is there as well. It's on Triangle.
Yeah, I took Rampart off of R2 Triangle, put Unleash there, and moved Rampart to R2 down. Oh my god, weird. Oh, that was cool. We're so getting kicked out of Ishgard.
Immediately.
Right. And you want to use Flood of Darkness to buff your damage.
Right.
You don't have that yet.
You're thinking of Edge of Darkness, Dan. You do have Flood of Darkness.
No, we don't have it until.
Oh, you unlock it, right?
Yeah, it's a quest. It's a quest reward.
Ah.
All right, I've had enough of this healer. Come here. Oh, we're killing these people. Uh-oh. Oh, we are so fucked. Witnesses and everything.
I mean, this could be any of the many variant-ish card. Pokemon Freak is right.
Oh, was I supposed to be doing this throughout the fight?
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't matter terribly much. And also, don't do it too much because that'll happen.
Oh, up the stairs, right?
Yeah. There's also a balancing act to stepping into the darkness. If you step into it too much, you get knocked out.
Hang on, come here, healer.
Always kill the healer first. Frey going feral in chat.
Yeah. All this for a base-born bitch. Do you know what you're doing? I do. I'm killing you and anyone else who gets in my way.
Oh, I was pressing triangle. What? Whoops. Maybe I should swap Unleash and Second Strike on my off-guard.
No?
I mean, for a comfortable position of my button rotation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Unleash is on triangle, Second Strike is on X.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You will get a combo action for Unleash instead of Solo as well. So you might want to put it somewhere that you can easily combo.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll want to make room for your AoE combo later.
Oh, remind me, what does Unmem's do?
It's a long range attack and has increased empathy. So
Who's healing this motherfucker? Oh, come here, you.
you can use it to get aggro from a distance, and it will also be just your basic ranged attack as well.
Yeah. It's just there in case somebody is far away from you.
Got him. The next knight who bears steel, I'm not only going to kill him, I'm going to kill his wife, his friends, and burn his goddamn house down. That is the wrong bears. Oh no, she already dead?
No,
oh, no,
it's not.
she's just tied up.
That's the right with hers.
No, Bares is what
No.
happens when you draw steel.
It's like burning your teeth.
Yeah, it's bear as in wield something, which is B-E-R-S. Bears, B-A-R-E-S, usually just results in like not like nudity and the like.
No, I don't know if it's a UK-US difference, but in the US we also use BARES as like brandishing. Like a wolf
As in, like,
baring its teeth.
make the steel bare.
Yeah, like a wolf baring its teeth is BARES over here at least.
Yeah, that's a weird case where like both bears arguably fit.
Yeah.
Well, if she says B-A-R-S steel, it's just the next knight she sees because they're all carrying steel.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's Frey, so...
Well, that's true.
Those of you who yet live remember this horror. Jesus Christ, Frey.
I know that should you speak of it, it should be visited upon you again 100-fold.
Well done, hero. I think the fair maiden wants to have a word. How'd you feel about us killing those guys right in front of you? I don't know what to say, miss. Thank you, thank you! You're welcome. I got a little carried away earlier. It's just that when I saw how they were treating my grandmother, I had to say something and... What? No one screamed your name. My grandmother called out just the once, but that was it. Speaking of which, I should hurry back. I suppose I ought to say that I'm sorry for what I did, but I'm not. Those knights had it coming. Halliday bless you for what you did. So we just led an incursion into the one of the headquarters of the Inquisition, killed a bunch of knights, walked out.
We literally invaded the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine.
They had it coming.
They did have it coming, though.
They did have it coming. I'm just surprised that we don't have the entire town breathing down our necks. Feels good, doesn't it? Strange, maybe, but a good strange, I'll wager. You tapped into something primal, a power nestled within you, yearning to be free. As your understanding of this power grows, so too will your skill as a dark knight. You have done well, far better than I could have hoped, in fact. But there is still so much more to learn, so much further to go. I won't lie to you, Lore. The risks will only increase. So, if you want to keep going, you have to trust in me. Can you do that? Well, you don't seem very trustworthy, but sure. I can. Good. That's a promise.
To be fair, all Frey's done is suggest you stab people you wanted to stab, so...
Yeah, but she got kind of horny about it, so... Circumstances being what they are, it might be best if we parted ways for a while. Think of it as an opportunity to hone your skills in my absence. But don't worry, we will meet again. When the time is right, I'll be waiting where we first met. That gets me Flood of Darkness. That's all we're doing with Dark Knight for now.
Yeah, I mean, we're right next to where Alphinaud and Tatara are waiting for us, none the wiser.
You're
and
walking
we
up covered in
shan't
blood.
tell them
Hey, what's
anything.
We just walk up drenched in Ishgalian blood, like, so, How are you guys?
Alpino just like, what the heavens were you up to? And you're just like, got a cool sword.
Alright, I will be right back, guys.
I'm glad I got power back today.
Oh, were you out of power for a while?
Yeah, a few days.
Ooh.
Oh, it's really awful when a coup just just drags you out of your undisputed dictatorship.
Right?
Oh, wait, you mean electricity?
I mean, sure, that too.
Alright, I believe I still have 2 Ethernet shards to get? Let's see.
One more now, because you picked up one just now.
Yeah,
you
Oh,
want-
yeah.
Just one. It's
Yeah.
right. It's right where we actually need to get to.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Well, let us
It's the
go there
one
then.
right in the center of the map.
The last vigil. We actually did literally hold a vigil here when one of the voice actors passed away.
Oh,
Yeah.
Specifically, the guy you're about to meet.
Wrong way, Lord.
well, I can't get on my mountain here.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you are underneath the map is 3D. You are underneath where you need to be. You need to find some stairs and go up them. Up the stairs?
Hey, horse fondant.
So
Oh,
there was
the
a.
Ethernet shard is sparkling? That's my quest target?
No.
No, Melania is. Melena is sparkling.
Yeah, you caught it this time.
You're getting there. We're getting there.
There was a. There's a Korean poll that went around where they were evaluating all the Final Fantasy XIV characters as possible, like which one would be the best to marry, and Hoshafant scored pretty high. Mostly with comments like, he would look at me and nobody else.
Oh yeah, I saw the results of that poll.
I
Yeah.
assume the winner is somebody I haven't met yet.
The
Huh?
top 5 are all people you haven't met yet, in fact.
Actually, he's met one of them.
Yeah,
Which one?
we're not telling you.
Secret.
Okay.
There was also a character that managed to place on there twice.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a secret because the reasons that everyone is obsessed with that character is like stuff you haven't come to yet. So you just be like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Why? And you know
Yeah.
that they were like more present, you know?
The Warrior of Light and her brave companions, walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. Yeah, well, it's... at least one of us is having fun. I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to
We're having
present to
fun.
you...
More or
We-
less.
don't ask what we were doing a minute ago, Harsh Font. Yeah, let's just say that this isn't my favorite place in the world. Allow me to present to you my family home, Fort Home Manor. Right in the center of the city? Huh. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. Oh, I missed talking to Tataru, god damn it. Oh, I can decline it and just talk to her. All right. Is it just me, or is the air up here different? You can almost smell the wealth and power. Gods, it's making me feel faint. No, that's just the sub-zero temperatures, Totaro. Oh yeah, it was negative 15 Fahrenheit last night. And my pipes are frozen. I have a space heater going in my bathroom, pointed at the half of the bathroom that has my sink and the shower pipes in it. And it's only helping a little. So if I'm getting up to go check that more often than normal, that's why.
Could you speak out the first word in the cutscene, just so I'm timed right?
Sure.
Sorry, first sentence.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
I hate your mustache. No elf in any piece of media should have that mustache. Were you expecting someone taller?
I, Count Edmond de Fortom, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count
God,
Fortom.
Alfino's voice.
You'll get used
The
to
honor
it.
is mine, Master Alfino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
It's Totaro. No one can
Do
say
not
no
worry
to Totaro,
yourself on my
Alfino.
account. It is true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think?
You didn't like Sam Riegel's Alfino voice? I love Sam Riegel's Alfino voice.
I mean, at this point, I
Granted, my
can't
decision
stand
will have
Sam
raised
Riegel's
eyebrows
Alpha
in
voice just
revolt
because
in
it
the
feels so
halls of the other
wrong
high houses.
nowadays.
But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their
Altruistic
concern.
endeavors. Yep, that's me. Definitely didn't slaughter half your Inquisition a minute ago. Actually, that is pretty altruistic. Never
Then there
mind.
is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
You might be hearing my cat sneezing in the background.
I was wondering what
nice.
that noise was.
But before you return to your
I hope they're
races,
okay.
Why not take a tour of the city?
He's all right. He has. It's like I'm pretty sure he has asthma, but it's
Oh.
Aw.
yeah.
Looks like Lore's not the only one allergic to
You do well,
Alfino's
I
new
think,
voice.
to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some
I'm
time.
gonna mute while he keeps sneezing.
Sam Riegel's Alfino voice makes me want to steal his lunch money. His new voice doesn't make me want to shove him in a locker any less. As I said before, my home is your home. After all you have done on our behalf, it is the least I can offer. Archoire! Greetings, Scion, and welcome. We are honored by your presence. They'll be whispering about you soon, if they aren't already. The mysterious guests of House Fortome or some such. Yeah, they can whisper all they like. So, what do you think? Be honest. It's great, isn't it? It's certainly a fancy living room. I'll give you that. Is there a second floor to this house? Is this the only room you live in? Do you have bedrooms, Orshfon? Do you just sleep in your living room? It's a fancy living room, but I don't think you should sleep in here, man. That's kind of unbecoming of the rich and noble.
I mean, there's doors to the left and right, but...
Yes, but those lead to very small rooms.
Broom closets.
This is it. This is the whole house. So this is what the inside of the manor of a high house looks like. To think that Lord Orshfon was raised here.
In this one room.
Greetings, Mistress Weaver. How may I be of assistance? Well, I can actually ask him questions. What do you do here, Mr. Butler? Me? I am but a humble steward, sworn to House Fortome. I buttle, as it were. I doubt you wish to hear the minutiae of my duties. Simply put, at the behest of my lord the Count, I manage household affairs. I have served at his pleasure for more than 50 years, and by the Fury's grace I shall serve for 50 more. Tell me about House Fortome. The origins of House Fortome can be traced back to King Thordan and his Knights 12. Ours was one of the 4 founding houses of Ishgard. Accordingly, our interests extend far beyond the walls of the city proper. Camp Dragonhead, for instance, is our responsibility. As for the family, you have, of course, met my lord Count Edmond de Fortome, who is the head of our house. His 2 sons, my lords Artoriel and Emmanuel... Artoriel and Emmanuel. I hate French names so much.
Emmanuel, yay!
Are next in line. May the Fury watch over and keep them from harm for people trying to bully them for their names. As for those sworn to House Fortome, in addition to the knights, squires, and infantry, more than 100 craftsmen, retainers, and other servants possessed of notable skill are pledged to our service. Given our strong position, one might expect us to have no truck with foreign merchants and sellswords. However, nothing could be further from the truth. I should think that my lord the Count was quite clear on this point, but it was our hope that you and your allies would, by your deeds, help us to convince the other high houses of the wisdom in opening the gates of judgment to all, among other things. Well, that probably would have worked better before the last half hour, but, you know. More than anything else, though, I suspect he saw in you potential. Tell me about Ishgard. More than 1,000 years ago, Helene appeared before King Thordan I and bade him lead his people to the Promised Land, to the lands we now call home. And so the king and his Knights 12 did as was commanded. They came to Kurthus to found a great kingdom in the Fury's name. But the great worm Nidhogg would not have it so. With hatred in his heart, Nidhogg sought out King Thordan. In the ensuing battle, the king and half his knights were slain, but his son Haldrath rallied the others and drove back the fell beast. Thus did the war between our peoples begin, the war between dragon and man. For 1,000 years, Ishgard has stood against the Horde. And not once were our defenses breached, until the day Lady Iceheart's allies shattered our wards on the steps of faith. Though the wyverns were slain before they could breach our defenses here, those in Foundation were not so fortunate. Unarmed men, women, and even children were made to feel the Dravanians' wrath. Walls can be rebuilt, but lives lost can never be reclaimed. My lord the Count knows this all too well. All right, Alphino, what do you got to say about all this? Though our friends in House Fortome have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. 'Twould seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. But I grow forgetful in my dotage. Your dotage? You look like 40. There is something I must give you ere we part. Their documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Wow, he actually put something in my hand. Holy shit. The advancements in technology.
Yep.
Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortome. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortome. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. About that. Guys, don't ask, but worry. Lore, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go.
I told you it would be pretty funny if we did that first.
I mean, we killed most of the witnesses. It's fine.
No, there were just random people watching the fight. They were pretty chill about it, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad I have a map. Yeah, my map is pretty useless. I confess it had long been a dream of mine to visit Ishgard. To my childish self, her towers, bridges, and cobbled streets seemed akin to something from a fairy tale, and I have never quite outgrown the fantasy.
Oh, Tataru.
It's even funnier to do Dark Knight immediately after this quest.
Yeah.
As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the holy vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services, before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If there are no questions... I forget, because it's literally been like 6 months since I completed an Aetheryte shard set. What does getting all the Aetheryte shards unlocked get you?
It lets you teleport outside the city, as well as teleport to the airship landing if they've got one.
Gotcha. Yep, that's a castle, all right. Sure is some pretty golden spires. I like the barding. Why does that statue have devil horns?
Which one? The one right, the big one right in the middle. Those are feathers.
Oh.
There's a third one in the middle, I think.
Fast travel around the city is good enough, but I mashed past the notification that it gave me something and realized that I'd forgotten what it gave me beyond being able to travel to any point in the city. They're awfully fond of statues, aren't they? Hey, what if I took up sculpting? I bet you could make a fortune in a place like this. We need every gil we can get. How will you reach the top of the statue, Tataru? The Holy Vault, where Archbishop Thordan VII rules from on high. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thordan's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alphino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thordan I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Well, we already learned that Thordan I did not put down Nidhogg. He died messily. It was his kid who put down Nidhogg. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition. There is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. Technically, his kid did not put down Nidhogg since he's still around trying to destroy Ishgard. That's also true. They failed miserably. Oh, I need to talk to the Chocobo Keep. Where's the Chocobo Keep? In the other area, that's where the Chocobo Keep is.
Yeah, he's not accessible yet.
I present to you Mistress Elise. Mayhap you would like to say a few words? If you want to buy something, let me do the talking. I could haggle for Ulda. I believe in you, Tataru. Not a single scorched stone in sight. To watch these merchants going about their business, one would think the dragons had never attacked. Well, the damage didn't reach the rich portion of the city. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... wards of House Fortome. How very interesting. Count Edmond has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. Coin is all. Coin is God. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrement, medicine, materials, whatever your desire, it can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza in Foundation. If everyone is ready.
I mean, we can get there with a pre-return.
Oh yeah, I'm super fast at that now. 1001. 1.5 seconds. I'm never going to get over that. Do you ever get a funny tingling feeling when you attune to an Aetheryte, or is it just me? No? So it is just me.
Tataru, that sounds like diabetes. Go get checked out at the car agent.
Oh, I have already attuned myself to the Aetheryte. I trust you have as well. Yeah, before we even started this errand. And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. Mithril Salad of Fending.
This gear probably won't be an upgrade.
Yeah, it won't be better than the stuff we got from the raids and the like. But
there's Dragoon. There's Dragoon armor that's item level 115.
Yeah, that might be good for your.
That might be an upgrade for your Dragoon.
Yeah, because your Dragoon is level 50, and I don't think you got any of the Tombstone upgrades for him, did you?
Yeah. I think your Dragoon just has the level 90 gear from reaching level 50. So nice to be picking up XP from quests again.
As for our next destination, the dramatic music started. Mayhap we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. There, our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. Oh, this is just the daytime music? Fair enough. To the north and east can be found the Congregation of Our Knights Most Heavenly. Well, to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. Too late!
We made a friend.
And why is that?
A very distressing friend.
I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the hop lawn and gawp at the statues? Well, if you've a mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid will let you. I think he's too young for booze. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray, pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Lore. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too. I am old enough to have booze, thank you very much. Take that, Alphino. Can you imagine Tataru getting blasted?
Yes. It would be fantastic. You know she knows the filthy songs.
No survivors. Welcome to Ishgard, aka It's Gray.
Barto View. That's almost a normal name. That's how Jesse Cox plays her.
Grimjaw. Oh.
Okay, do I talk to this guy to go in? No, this is a church or something. Okay.
Oh. You're a little low down.
You're in the wrong floor. You need to go up some stairs.
Do you remember the pub that we ran through earlier?
Vaguely. I remember it. I don't remember where it was.
Just, follow the ramps upwards. You'll get there eventually. Like, it's literally above the broom, like sort of suspended above it.
Clan Hunt Board? Ooh, what is that? Yeah, Eustacia, what are you standing next to? Thinking of trying your hand at a little dragon slaying, are you? Well, be my guest, so long as you know what you're up against. Those scaly bastards are smarter than you think and crafty with it. Covered in bills showing the details of wanted monsters. However, you are unable to accept any of the bills posted at present. Oh well.
Yeah, you need to unlock the Aroma Born ones first.
Ah, gotcha.
There's a player here called Amino Acid.
Yes, I've got a good feeling about this place. Mayhap one drink would be. No, I mustn't. Hey, you got yourself into this, Alphino. Are you backing out now? Storm Puppy? There's a title.
That's from PvP.
A lot of gay men I know run around with the blank puppy title.
Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments. Mr. Gibrion. Just Gibrion will do. And I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars, maybe, but not locals. Folks from the brew, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, All quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the broom, if I may ask? It's because they're being swept under the rug. Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. Is broom another word for fog?
Let's have a look.
I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights.
Yeah, broom, mist or fog.
Nice. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. Do fireballs count? 'Cause I'm literally the most dangerous person in the city. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we returned to Fortome Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tataru, I am afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed. But will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Lore and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by Link Pearl if you require assistance. I will. Yay! I get to have a day away, drinking my sorrows away.
Oh.
Alright, before we continue, I'm going to take a quick break and have a snack, because I am starving.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
I think Tataru is the scion that I'm most afraid of. I feel like if she wanted me dead, I would be, Warrior of Light or not.
I mean, if anything, she'd probably be able to make you starve to death via very clever use of money.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so sorry for the University of Texas Technical Institute.
Why?
The shortening for their fucking name is UTI.
Oh.
Sorry, the Universal Technical Institute. I'm so sorry. Amazing facility, very clean. I would certainly hope so. Also, hooray, we finally got Lord of Heavensward.
Yep.
And by we, I mean you guys, because I was suspiciously absent for a long time.
Indeed, but it's nice to have you back.
I appreciate it.
Oh, so since Puppy was mentioned, I've just noticed Red Mantis here. The description is proud owner of the most loyal puppy.
I see.
And at least we've finally been meeting some nice-ish guardians.
Not all of the Catholic elves are bad.
Aye.
Hashtag not all Catholics.
I'll probably see about leveling up Dark Knight through the week so I can not be ridiculously overleveled.
I'm so glad we got lore onto the Dark Knight quests.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah, Teddy, I got the did you see that? I got the new MGP airship.
I did. It's certainly something, huh?
I said it'd take me a month to get it. Took me a month.
All right, I'm back.
Hello, back. How are you?
Hardy har har. Don't you worry, Lore. If there's any news of our friends, I'll find it. All right, well, enjoy getting crunk, Tataru.
Back to Last Vigil then.
I'm never gonna get over how fast that is. Oh my
You
god.
switched over to the PS5.
Yeah. Holy shit.
And now all of your memories of Ishgard are going to be, holy shit, everything's so fast now. So that's at least one way to warm you up to this place.
Yeah, I
so
knew that
weird,
upgrade would be worth it.
It's just so weird. Once I reached Ishgard, the game got so much better.
Welcome, Mistress Weaver. Shall I show you inside the manor?
Manolyn's response.
This kid's name is Honor Wah.
That is entirely how it's pronounced. Correct.
Excuse me. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations?
Do you mind if I tell you what a Manolyn would have said?
What?
Oh, mind if I tell you what a Manolyn would have said?
Manolyn?
A Manolyn.
What?
Do you mind if I tell you what a Manolyn would have said?
What is a Manolyn?
One of the sons!
The character that you didn't speak to before you started the cutscene.
Oh. Oh, I get what you're saying now. I was mishearing you. I thought you were saying Manelin. I was like, what the fuck is that?
M-A-N-E... Okay.
That's what it sounded like you were saying. A space Manolyn.
Ah, right. Yeah, well, he's like, that is the smell of mead on you. Newly come and already sampling the delights of our taverns. Oh yes, I like you a lot.
Let me get there.
You've missed him, because you've already talked to...
Oh, that's what he says. Ah. Well, yeah. I'm glad we meet with his approval. That which I imagined pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns and Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Well, those are the tastiest morsels. What'd you expect? Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet, alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. Report to the barracks. We'll give you your sword and shield momentarily. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality, without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. And it won't matter one whit that you've got the reputation as a traitor and the regicide under our belts. As for you, Mistress Weaver, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Artoire and Emanuelaine in their duty. I beg your pardon. I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Yeah, I'm with Emanuelaine on this one. Hold your tongues. By the fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity, befitting your station, and show Mistress Weaver the respect she deserves. No, hey, I'm with your second son on this one. I would take that opportunity too. I'm not offended. This is the woman who slew Gaius von Balsar and some half-dozen primals besides. She is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Weaver. Hey, I'm all about impropriety here, alright? Like, we've been over this. Maybe I haven't been over this with you, but my blood's common as dirt, and I appreciate candor and good sportsmanship. I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you.
Oh, okay, you can see through the door there's a lot more to the house.
I look forward to working with you, Lore. It's going to be grand. Please look after Lord Madeleine, Mistress Weaver. Yeah, you got it. I like him. Oh, I can challenge this guy to a card game. Okay. Forgive me, Mistress Weaver. I was unprepared for my father's decision. Yeah, get over yourself. 'Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortome has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, whilst simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Are those jester caps? Those look like jester caps.
Yep.
Oh, I'm offended. I'm offended. I'm not
For once, Lore's glad that he doesn't get to wear the hats.
Yeah, fuck that. How dare they?
It was Alphina that gave you it.
How dare he? He wouldn't do me dirty like that. I believe he got them from House Fortome. I'm not accepting those jester caps. I'm taking the Allegan silver pieces. Fuck that. They weren't even good jester caps. Yo, bro, what's up? Shall we be off then, old girl? But where are my manners? Madeleine de Fortome, second son of Count Edmond de Fortome. Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on a meagre allowance, forever overshadowed by his sibling? Not I, old girl, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or, better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Artois. Fuck! Artoirel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha ha ha! Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Hyanar. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity, poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? No, tell me. What am I doing for you, Madeleine? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Ooh, new area?
Yep. Artuarel also has a quest. Something they do at the start of each expansion is they give you a choice between two early areas to go to. That way they can split the server load in half in order to make sure things don't go the way they did the one time that they didn't do that in Stormblood, where one specific NPC was was everybody got funneled to it, and the NPC broke because so many people were interacting with it. It took some people hours to get the NPC to finally register to them. It got referred to as NPC Extreme. Obviously, I'm censoring the NPC's name.
Oh, of course.
Also just the wall.
Let us begin anew, Mistress Weaver. Nope, go on.
I was just going to say, it actually led to a few people thinking that NPC was actually a boss fight with an extreme.
Let us begin anew, Mistress Weaver. I am Sir Artwry... Fuck you. I'm Sir Fuck You de Fortome, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortome. Why is that the name I can't pronounce? I don't understand it. It's not that complicated. It's 3 syllables. It's 3 Art, War, L. I can... Artwar L. Fuck!
It's that Joey from Friends meme.
Eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortome. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Orshfon has spoken of you often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durandare and Zemael. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture. But we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must needs secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and Foundation. I can't imagine being so dedicated to a game that I would stand in place for 3 hours waiting for an NPC to talk to me.
This game really grapples some people. I'm sorry.
I would just put the game down and wait for the server load to decrease.
That's basically what I did with Endwalker, but yeah.
I am... When Endwalker came out and we had the massive queues, I'd set the queue up, play something else, and occasionally move my mouse and click in order to make sure I didn't get disconnected from the queue for being AFK.
Yeah. Well, my strategy with Endwalker was, because I am nocturnal, I was able to mostly play in the mornings when the queue times weren't so bad. By which I mean they were like less than an hour, usually more than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And so that worked fine.
That helped for me as well, considering
Yeah.
I tend to be around until 4 a.m. usually.
Alright, do we want to go with Amanda Lane or Sir Fuck You first?
Also, if you're nocturnal, why are you a Seeker of the Sun cat?
All cats are nocturnal, don't you know?
The Seeker of the Sun clan in 14 are diurnal, whereas the Keepers of the Moon are nocturnal. Right, so which would you like to go to?
I'm going to follow Amanda Lane.
Okay, airship landing then. The closest crystal is the Athenium Astrologicum.
And you can pick up that third job quest if you want.
Oh yeah,
True,
let's do that.
right next to it.
Jean Kinar. Greetings and welcome to the Athenium Astrologicum. See, I can pronounce that, no problem. Artoirel. Artoirel.
I don't think they ever say this guy's name out loud, but I always went with Janaquina.
Perhaps you were drawn by fate to this place of learning, or perhaps you wish to know more of fate itself. Do you wish to know more of fate? Fuck fate, yes. Then you were wise to come hither, for in the stars are written the fates of every woman and man on Hydaelyn. It was there in the stars that I read a woman would call upon the Athenium this very day. A woman who would play an important role in my own life. Listen, I'm not on the market at the moment. I'm flattered, but you don't even know my name. But my apologies. Even the most skilled reader cannot scry a name from the heavens. Would you be so kind as to give me yours, so that I might know who is to be my newest protege?
Just said no, and he goes, "Oh, well, that was awkward."
Oh yeah, I was seeing in my quest list. I'm almost full on quests, so I'll have to do some.
Do some dungeons.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that next time.
Yeah.
I'll spend next stream. I'll do some of my low-level class quests to get them off of my quest list.
Yeah, and we can do we also need to do your new job quests as well as the Valentine's event.
Yeah.
I still need to do the Valentine's event.
I got partnered up with a gay Hrothgar for
Oh, I saw, yeah.
Yeah, actually had a lot of fun. It was quite cute.
Lore. Well, I was not expecting that. But what is a name but a miserable little pile of secrets? Also an attempt by our begetters to wield power over the lives of their sons and daughters. Lives whose paths have already been foretold. In a sense, that is. I don't like this. My name is Janaquinar de Durandare, and I am an astrologian for the Holy See. Remember that name, for it shall echo forevermore in the annals of Ishgardian history. Well, it will once I put it there. Once we put it there. Now, where to begin? I suppose I could consult my divining deck for an answer, but that would be too easy now, wouldn't it? Very well. At the beginning it is. Astrology, or the reading of the stars, is a branch of ethereological science which originated in distant Sharlayan. There have been astrologians in Ishgard for thousands of years, but it wasn't until 3 centuries ago when Adownel the Younger learned that the movement of the stars could also be used to foresee the movements of the Dravanian horde, that the field became popular. Since then, what was once a single science has bifurcated into 2 similar, yet ultimately different schools of learning. I don't like the way bifurcated comes out of my mouth.
I think it's bifurcated.
Probably. Yeah, it's bifurcated, but I still don't like the way it sounds coming out of my mouth. 2 similar yet ultimately different schools of learning. The Sharlayan school of astrology and the Ishgardian school, the former placing a focus on tapping celestial ether and transforming it into beneficial magics, or astromancy, the latter specializing solely in determining the actions of our dragon enemies to the north. I am a student of the former. The only student of the former here in Ishgard, and have been actively seeking a partner with whom to conduct my research. Hang on. Oh, that's my fridge making the buzzing noise. Okay. I was wondering what the hell I was listening to.
It was so weird being in a house without power for a couple of days when I came home, and it was just totally dead silent.
Completely silent, yeah.
I hated it. Miserable.
Tell me you at least had some books to read or something.
What I did was I just went to work and just played my Switch at work until my shift came.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Let us just say that my fellow astrologians here have been less than approving of my path. But that is simply because they are afraid of what they do not know. Once they do know of how Sharlayan astrology can benefit the sea and its soldiers, they will feel foolish for ever having doubted me. Us. You will be joining me, will you not? Walking the path that has been laid out before you instead of stubbornly denying your fate, postponing the inevitable. I don't like this. I don't like people who are so into fate and destiny. I'm big on free will. Alright, how many quests have I got? I've got 28.
Don't worry, the fandom loves to bully Janequinard.
Allowances 100. What are allowances?
They're for lead quests.
Ah.
I mean, I don't necessarily believe in free will off it.
I believe in will for $5.99.
Are you ready to depart, madam? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly.
There's a player here just dressed like a detective called Mr. Flats.
Huh.
He even got sunglasses and a really stupid mustache.
Oh, this is pretty. Oh, that is pretty. It probably looks even better in the daytime.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds. A frontier the knights of Ishgard
I know fecund is a compliment, but it just sounds like an
begun
insult.
to explore. To a fledgling outpost within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
The only passenger on this flight. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Kurthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And, of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all of the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Lane 8. Lane 8? She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. That is a long way down. So what is keeping this up in the air? Did this get... Oh, that's a cool mount.
A mix between wind crystals and a certain type of plant that has a naturally high amount of wind ether in it.
Okay, I don't believe you. There's a chocobo keep up here in the clouds. I'm being fucked with.
Notice something about the chocobo?
Oh, it's a black chocobo. All right, fair enough. All right, I remain unfucked with.
Because you're in the new zone. You don't have flying yet.
Oh!
You have to take the stairs, which are over this way.
Yeah, from this point onwards, you actually have to start doing some, finding what's called ether currents.
Yeah, that hasn't unlocked yet. It'll be a little while before start working on that.
How?
You can jump off of that staircase right there, but I don't recommend it because it'll put you to 1 HP and then there are enemies down here.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh. Hello. That may be exactly what I did.
Yeah, you did, and you didn't die. You know, you got lucky. It is entirely possible to jump off that staircase and then get hit by one of these Gallicats.
This
and
is
just die instantly.
This is a giant lilac bush. That's cool. Your favorite Final Fantasy XIV mob is in this area. Cool.
By the way, the Gallicats here are from Final Fantasy V. You can get a baby Gallicat as a minion. It's called Gallicitten.
Man, my mount is slow.
No, there's no, you've not got any speed area speed ups yet.
Yeah, that's another thing that will unlock over time.
Mistress Weaver, welcome. I am Sir Laniet de Hyanar, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francis would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Halliday, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my Lady Lanaet. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. He's got a crush, doesn't he? The music stopped. Lord Madeleine, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Weaver. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. They aren't Ixala, Madeleine. She just looks at him, then turns back to me. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mistress Weaver. $46,000 EXP! 517 gil.
High leveled up.
While I understand Count Edmond's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Madeleine from shirking his duty. Busy work!
Translation, keep him away from me.
I must say, is it me, or is the air here a bit, thin? Oh, we're in Denver, aren't we? Fantasy Denver.
I do not have context.
No, it all checks out.
One of the highest elevation cities in the United States. It's, okay, I think, a mile above sea level? Is that correct?
Thereabouts.
Yeah. It's very high. The air is much thinner up there. So people who aren't used to it have, like, tourists have a rough time there sometimes. A request from Lanaet? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yalms away, desperately trying to listen into your conversation. Oh, never mind. What is it? Roam about and keep an eye out for anything unusual. ... A mission of paramount importance. Keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. A mission? Yes, yes, of course. That is why I am here. I shall do as my lady asks. Ah, Mistress Weaver. I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honorwa, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Amadelaine. Lady Lynette would have me accompany Lord Amadelaine on his mission. I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Yeah, good luck with that. That's gonna last real fucking long. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Actually, I don't get hit on that much. Except by Orshfon.
If you think about it outside of a getting hit on context, this game is just full of difficult men that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
Okay. Breaches of naming for Dragoon. Do I take the Dragoon or the Dark Knight garb? I'm going to take the Dragoon garb. And I will be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Now that Amadelaine is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our peoples for half a year, until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Marier. She could use your assistance. Really gonna have to walk up netting?
I mean, there is a wooden slab.
Oh, I was wondering what was meowing at me. It's a Galacat.
Yeah.
Where do they get the little outfits from?
I just like to imagine they're born with them on their bodies.
Mistress Weaver, I presume. Lady Lynette told me you were coming. How? How did she tell you I was coming? She didn't send me until like 30 seconds ago.
Link Bell.
Oh, right. I always forget they have phones.
They have fantasy cell phones, yeah.
Yep.
Well, they're shell phones.
Ha!
They are shell phones, that's true.
Damn, these dudes lasted half a year before saying, fuck Ishgard. Patience of a saint, these Vanu have. Lore lasted like one quest. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the Floating Isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal. Unless that Ixal's mother was a Gygus. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. Alright, well, let's go get our murder on, I guess. My controller vibrates with every step the Magitech armor takes, and I'm not sure I like it.
People making plugins for a certain thing when they could just hop into the Magitech armor and get going.
The PS5 is very proud of that vibration feature.
Alright, let's see what these guys are about. Oh, hello.
We should party up so we don't get double enemies.
Nah, it's funnier this way.
Social friend list. Danny, invite to partay.
Type.
My beloved. I'll get a good look at that Paisa in a minute. No Vanu lying in wait. Alright, fair enough. But Paisa, what are you? Are you an owl person? Oh. You look pretty silly.
You do.
You hop around. That's pretty cute.
There's a store mount Pesa, and your character just clings to the side of it. It's hilarious.
There's also a minion where it's got a chef's hat and apron called Paisa Patissier.
Ha!
You can also get houses designed to look like it as well.
RP server has squawked the Pesa hunt mark as its server mascot. Fun. Is it possible to turn off vibration for just mounts?
No idea.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a PS5 thing. That's not even a thing.
Oop. Huh. Neat, the dancing.
And as you can see, they are in fact bird people, just a different flavor people from the pixel.
Oh yeah, they do have bird faces and feathers.
They also do like a haka in between their attacks in battle, which I think is neat.
Yeah, they're very cute.
I like them a lot.
As with most beast tribes, they do have a beast tribe quest line, and you can get a costume that makes you look like them.
Oh, fun.
And you can get that dance they do, but that takes much longer to get.
Whoops. Uh-oh.
You are gonna die.
I was in combat. God damn it.
Yep. Also, the Corrigan that was chasing you came all the way down here and then left.
I'm sure you survived.
We weren't in combat.
So weird riding on a thing that can fly and not being able to fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's to do with the air currents being dangerous. We have to attune to the various wind ether currents in the area in order to understand the way that the air works in the locale.
Yeah, that's the excuse for why you can't just fly right away whenever you get. Really, it's just they don't want you flying right away when you get to a new.
Of course, and I don't blame them. That's good. That's a good game design decision. But
yeah.
The way that it works in this is actually quite a bit cleverer than most MMOs.
You'll find out how it works later.
Yeah.
Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? Yeah, we killed 6 Vanu. And a couple of Pesas. Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Holiday has blessed us with a mighty ally. Slops? Is that what these pants are called? Slops?
Yeah, they go with a clown hat.
Slops.
Mm-hmm.
They go with the
I think
clown
like
hat?
pants that are meant for like labor in the field tend to be called slops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually better than what I'm wearing. Huh.
But yeah, the way the mounts look in this game is always funny because there are some mounts that absolutely do not look like they should fly, like the motorcycle I'm riding or the yellow chocobos. And then there are mounts that only look like they should be flying, like the little jet thing that you had just now.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. Just a mount is a mount, and they all go on land or in the air, depending on what area you're in. And sometimes it looks silly, and that's just how it is.
They used to be mounts that couldn't fly, but they
you told me about that. And it's a good game design decision for them to change that so they can all fly. But it is a little weird.
Yeah.
Accepting your recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And, of course, the pride of our camp, the vaulted protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs. So, even were the Holy See to come under Dravanian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Mistress Weaver, this is where ambition comes to die. If you haven't aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. I have to enter text commands with a controller.
Actually, you can go into an emote menu and just assign the emote to a button.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, using text was faster when you had a keyboard, which is why we always just had to do that instead. But now the other option is faster.
The email menu is going to be in the social area of the big menu.
Oh, there's psych. There's psych.
Should be noted, the PlayStation 5 is compatible with keyboards, so if you've got a spare keyboard, you could always plug it in.
Yeah, sometime.
You want to go to the social tab of the menu?
Already got it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay.
I hoped. I was hopeful.
Are you riding an armadillo? Oh, it's an adamantoise.
Yeah, this is the spinning adamantoise.
Can you imagine how cool it would be to have an armadillo mount, and when you ride it, it rolls and you're running backwards on its shell?
That'd be really cute.
Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? Wrong kind of psyched up, Amanda Lane. You had me fooled there for a moment, old girl. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Laniette will give me a grand mission as befits my station. Uh-oh.
What have you done?
Uh-oh. Whoops. Whoops.
Also, you just got old girled.
Again.
I say, old girl.
What, old chap? Tally-ho!
Does he talk like that? It's so frustrating.
Quite so, old boy.
Quite so, quite so.
Alright, this is bothering me. Hang on. I have to turn off vibration completely? I might as well.
Yeah, the PS5 is all like the PS5 has like a very like sensitive, complicated vibration function in its controller, and they want to show it off whenever they can.
Well,
you probably haven't noticed yet because so far you've been playing PS4 games with your PS5, but this game does use it somewhat.
Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I will make an effort to be more alert. But really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines. Which is just the way I like it, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I like the meowing noise the Gaelic cats make. It's cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
What? What is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake. Worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Do you like this music? Let me take off my headphones for a sec to listen to it. I swear I recognize that from an early Final Fantasy game. Is that from Final Fantasy 1?
I don't think it's a remix of anything, but it may just have similarities.
Hang on, I've got my headset off. 1 sec. Repeat that?
If you mean the Zone era music, I don't think it's a remix of anything, but it might have some superficial similarities.
Well, it had weird synth notes a minute ago that sounded like they were from a NES game. And the music's alright.
Yeah, it does have a very classic Final Fantasy feel to it.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I think there's also a different random encounter music when you fight these guys.
Oh, cool. What, the Gallicat specifically?
Well, just now that we're in a different area.
Oh, gotcha. I wonder if they recorded an actual cat meowing for the Gallicat.
Could just be
Many
a star.
thanks, Mistress Weaver. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon. Lord Amanelaine said what? Well, I have no doubt that Lady Lanaette will do her utmost to oblige him. Let's take the Lancer boots. If Lord Amanelaine is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Lanaette will want you to accompany him. You might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. I'll have you know I trained with some of the finest instructors in Ishgard. You and me, we could march right into a Vanu stronghold and give them all what for? Why does this guy talk like he's British? He's French.
I mean, the names are, but like literally everybody at this point is from a British studio. So.
Mistress Weaver, Lord Amanelaine has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Hey, listen, you told me to freak him out. I freaked him out. Okay, what do you want from me? Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Yeah, sure. I can do that. Jester Bus will also be able to do that.
There's also somebody here called Death Devil.
I don't think Death Devil will keep him safe, no. Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop, as there are no underground sources we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered, which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vorsian Siran, to the east of here. I would have you and Amanelaine bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained. But you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck, and be safe. I'm not accustomed to that. I've been with him for like 10 minutes and one airship ride. You had him ditch me immediately when we got to you. Huh? Lady Lanaette told you to tell me about my mission once again? If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it?
This is like when I'm at work and my team lead has me give the next direction to one of my coworkers because they have an authority problem.
A vital mission, on the success of which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests, the procurement of potable water. Finally! It's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right then, let's go, let's go!
If you go for, come get some water from the east with me. He's just like, you're not making this town sound terribly appealing. Still, I'll be glad to have you along.
Oh, it's daytime. I should look up. Oh, that's cool. That is cool.
Shame it's foggy.
The fog kind of adds to it, I think. That's cool looking.
I think we're going the wrong way.
How do I get up there? Oh, it's the Elysian. There's just crowds of them. Doll males, huh?
Yeah, you're going to need to come back south. That area's a dead end.
Lead on.
Oop.
So this is the Vorshan Siran of legend. Nary a Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know. Why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Ottawa shall judge our entries on size, purity, and, say, aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. Yeah, he's such an impartial judge. Yo, Ottawa, you're gonna let me win, right? Right? I wish he would have at least stayed within sight. Yeah, are we just leaving this guy alone in the middle of the monsters? He's like 12. Are you an elf? Yeah, you're an elf. He's like 12.
He's even smaller than the twins. This is a large area.
Damn, yeah, you ain't kidding. It'd be funny if it was in a random spot.
I hate flying to quest objectives in this area. Oh, it's
yeah,
the
this
worst.
is like, yeah, this zone is just the worst.
Pretty though.
Well, because like not only is it layered, so you never know if you need to go up or down.
Ah, found it.
Oh, Laura, do me a favor and open up the map and just zoom out.
Oh my god. Are
Yeah.
you serious? That's so big!
It's way too big.
Welcome
Yeah.
to expansion zones. For the most part, they're every area has purpose, but this area is a little bit excessive.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
Like there's it's like I've never been able to. Well, I'm getting close, but like the Vanu Beast Tribe quests are like one of the last beast tribes I got because like, you have to quest in this zone every day, and it's like every quest is like 10 minutes of just flying in one direction to get from one end of the map to the other. It's the worst.
Ugh. Water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described in Lady Lana 8. Lana 8. Perhaps you should inspect another. God damn it. Ah, okay, never mind. It's right here.
Puppy playing in water.
Rain coral. So is it a specific one you have to interact with, or do you just have to interact with them all, and the last one you do is the correct one?
I think it's a specific one.
The crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Lana 8 seeks.
I think it might also just be like, as soon as you interact with 3 of them, you find one. Or something like that.
Oh, what is that caterpillar guy down there? It's a little mini sandworm that's undulating. Oh
yeah.
Those are giant spinning pine cones in the sky. I guess that's a Vanu Vanu nest. Anyway, here's Waterworm.
Nice. Very good.
West bit is where you were just in a fucking oasis.
Oh, Madeleine is in trouble, huh? We're gonna have to go find him. Ah, Mistress
Shocking.
Weaver, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air, like water from a pump? Fascinating. Skin shoes of casting, 1 defense and 1 magic defense better than what I'm wearing.
Ow.
Oh, fucking jester boots. God damn it.
And you boots saying, wear these like the funny little entertainment you are.
West bit is they're not even the worst shoes you've had to wear.
Lord Madeleine has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. No, I don't think he does realize the dangers on Owa. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mistress Weaver. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray, search the southeastern area of Vorshan Saran as swiftly as you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell, and good luck. Alright, let's find this idiot.
It's funny because he's the one you like to start with.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's a decent guy. He's just also a
Yeah.
tit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to slap him, but not for the same reasons as the other Iscards.
Hey, at least he's friendly.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too friendly.
Survey the surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of a Madeleine.
Oh, there he is. Oh wait, no, then never mind. That's just a stupid tamil.
Mistress Weaver, Lord of Madeleine. Lord of Madeleine has been taken by the Vanu. They have my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. What the hell is this thing? It's just bouncing after you.
Yeah. I'm doomed.
It's like a mudfish kind of thing.
Looks more like a sea slug to me.
Mm-hmm.
Right, sorry.
Well, that's an obvious reference. A series of unfortunate events.
The Vanu must have taken him to that village, mayhap to present to their chieftain.
It's going to be a very disappointed chieftain.
Ha! I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Lonnie 8 what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go kill some Vanu and save him. Forgive me for asking, Mistress Weaver, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord of Madeleine in my absence, I beg you to take it. The chieftain, let him go. I don't want this guy. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Unlike Gundu and not like Gundu. I'm just gonna waltz on up. Just walk by. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Ah! I'm suspicious.
I mean, I've got feathers on my dress. Maybe that'll convince them.
that was a nice crit. Holy shit. 1,500 damage.
Black Mage.
That's Black Mage.
Hell yes.
Yep. The turret's job.
First I misheard that as tourist.
The Tourette's job.
Why did you throw a fireball at me? Sorry, I compulsively speak arcane curses. Apologies. How this doesn't put the error into the map. Oh, they've given him portraits.
Oh yeah, he does have a portrait.
That's actually new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been touching up the game a bit, so pretty cool.
Spicy crits. Wait, that was added in the last week?
Yep.
Huh. Well, cool. Chief Honuvano, you want to fight, or can I just talk to you? There are more pressing matters at hand. Fair enough. He is marked Brambleweed Rope. He is not marked Emanuele. The most important thing about him is what he's being tied up with.
I know some people that would get really excited about that.
Me too.
So are you gonna fight us, Chief, or...? Oh, he's cowering. Pay attention to me.
Wait, I've lost him. Oh, there he is. I lost track of the mandolin for a bit. I kind of ran off and forgot about him.
Whoops.
Emanuele, get back here. Well, okay, no, stay away from the enemies, but... Haurchefon's here!
I love Haurchefant.
Yeah. I love that Aquarel just casually drops that. Oh, Haurchefont's been talking about you all the time. It's like, oh, we've got our own little fanboy. It's brilliant.
Oh, Madelaine's in trouble. Uh-oh.
Should be noted, when Haurchefont showed up for me, he decided to chase after him and his group chase after one specific Gundu who was having pathing problems getting to me. So,
yeah, these guys are running away from me and chasing after the House Fortome Knight.
Yeah, they're just kind of fucked off on my screen as well.
Yeah.
They didn't come back like they are on yours. They just left.
Reinforcements.
Oh, hey, voice cutscene.
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
They've got a primal. I should have known. Which one is this? Okay, that's a cool monster design.
Straight from Final Fantasy VI.
The white, mighty Bismarck,
Bismarck,
Lord of the Mists.
Yep, it's one of the espers you saved from the Devil's Laboratory.
Fury, it's a primal. We must away.
Yep, time to fuck off. Uh-oh. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. I could not possibly explain that to House Fortome.
The Count will be very upset.
Bloody typical.
Garland?
All right, we're going in.
When did you get here?
Aye, aye, Chief.
Maybe he was just going for a pleasure cruise, I don't know.
New Sid voice for you.
All aboard!
Haurchefont, come on! Garland, why didn't you wait for him? Garland?
He wanted to set up that cool jump.
Yeah.
You see, Haurchefont talked to Sid beforehand and was like, "Okay, so I want to really impress the Warrior of Light."
You know what? I can entirely see that happening.
Now, Madeleine, what you got to say for yourself?
Also, it amuses me that
me? For a fleeting moment at most.
it amuses me that you always call him Garland rather than Sid.
Well, it's his name. Half the NPCs call him Garland, and not just the Garlemald ones. The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. All right, more than a few. Well, that's an interesting new outfit for you, Garland. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time, in case you were wondering. The Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Alright, let me ban that bot real quick.
Oh, It says necklace. Always makes me think of the arrow from JoJo.
Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Ashgardian lordling in tow. It has not been a few days. No way. Small world, I thought. Time is an illusion. What is time?
Lunchtime,
It's so willingly weird about time.
Yeah.
It's so funny the amount of years that they claim have passed since the start of A Realm Reborn.
None.
Yeah, right now, like none. It's ridiculous.
Small world, I thought. Just as said lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured, and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I am here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise.
Also, to be fair, an in-game day is a real-world hour.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Lord Amenelaine appears to be rather pleased with himself. No, he fucking shouldn't be. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know. Me! Dead!
Oh no. We've awakened something.
On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal. And that, old girl, is no small feat. I have made an historic discovery, without the H. A fact even Lady Laniate will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? You are not going to be pleased with how this goes. We're going to do a little bit more than call it a day.
Yeah, I mean, this quest line is wrapping up, so I think we can finish this and then call it there.
Yeah.
As in fight the primal, or?
No.
Oh, no.
Just this branch of the opening.
Butts, Nani? I love the cat noises.
Forget, does the Gala Kitten minion make the cat noises?
I don't know. Oh, so that's where Butts Nanny is.
Praise Holiday, I feared the worst. What happened out there?
We had a whale of a time.
A primal? Are you sure? Yet, now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. Well, it was certainly making splashing noises when it fell through that water vapor. For what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior toward the people of Camp Cloudtop. You mean to say that they have fallen under the Primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alphino. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Laniate? A little recognition for the hero of the hour. Shut up, Madeleine. Adults are talking. A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Why, yes, you are right, of course. Mistress Weaver deserves all that, and more, for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress Weaver, you have done more than enough here. Pray, return to Ishgard with Lord Oshfon, and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it, then? No more forays into enemy territory? Very well, I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Laniate. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then. We can speak on the journey home.
I can't hear all's well that ends well without thinking of the ending of Sonic Adventure 2, where the entire city is a flooded necropolis until it just goes, all's well that ends well.
I wonder what he says in Japanese.
Alright, well, the next quest goes to Ishgard, so why don't we call it there?
We might as well finish that quest, because once this branch ends, it'll vanish from your quest list, and you'll just have have Over the Wall.
Well, fair enough. (1001), 1002. 2 seconds!
Let's see how long it takes me. 1001, 1002. Yep. Looks like we're about on par. Oh, I just saw Hulk Largeman again.
I was expecting my PS5 to be powerful. I was not expecting it to be this much more powerful than my fucking computer.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it's doing the specialized job that it's built to do.
To Athenium Astrologicum, I believe, right?
That's the one.
1 second to teleport. Oh my god. Hey, this guy's from Alderaan.
Let's blow him up.
I confess, I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. You seem to be describing it fairly well, Urshfon. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again? Ha ha! In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. Emmanuel should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? I've gone the wrong way again. Up the stairs.
You could just have teleported to Last Vigil.
Well, now I'm committed.
Fair. this horse with Tom Guard has like the wing sword, where it's got little wings that fold out when you draw it, and it's just like, if only we could dye the guard like we can with some weapons, because then it would be a dead ringer for the way the Master Sword works in Wind Waker.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, why can Wind Waker?
Yeah. We could just get it to be a nice purple colour.
My lord the Count was utterly beside himself, Mistress Weaver. 'Tis a mercy you were not here to witness it. Got chewed out, huh, buddy? Oh, it's you, Lore. Gods, did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop, how I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Oh, get up, you drama queen.
Drama queen.
Just walks away, falls to his knees, gets up, walks away. Materia 4, so I guess I'll take skill speed. And that's the end of that quest. Alright, cool. That's where we're going to end it for today. Next time we will be doing, we'll start with the Valentine's Day quest, and then I think we'll do a couple of the level 1 class quests just to get them off of my quest list, because we're almost full up.
You can also do your Black Mage quest, because you have new Black Mage quests now that you're in. Now that you've unlocked Heavensward.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do after I clear out a few of the small quests.
Fair enough.
Because then I'll have space for it. Yeah, so next Saturday, Valentine's Day event, clear out a few low-level quests, then do the Black Mage quests, and then continue with MSQ.
In fact, I think you'll have 3 Black Mage quests to do because you're level 56 already.
Yep, 52, 54, 56.
Oh wait, 4 quests then, because there's a level 51 too.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. As for the schedule, tomorrow we're going to be doing Hi-Fi Rush. 2 patrons have picked that game this month, so I'll be doing that on Sunday and also Wednesday. But yeah, Hi-Fi Rush tomorrow at 1 p.m. Monday we'll be doing Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward at 1 p.m. Tuesday will be The Wolf Among Us, finishing up that game at 2:30 p.m. EST, because I have therapy at 1. Wednesday will be Hi-Fi Rush, as I said. Thursday and Friday, I haven't got anything scheduled. My PS5 copy of Dead Space, the Dead Space remake, will have arrived by then. I may do attempts at Impossible Mode on Thursday and Friday. I don't know. I have to decide what I want to play those days, but I haven't decided yet. Impossible Mode, for those who aren't aware, is permadeath. If you die once, your run is over and you have to start over. So either you gotta reset your, you gotta quickly quit out of the game when you're about to die, or you gotta start over repeatedly. And I don't know which I do. For content's sake, I'd probably start over repeatedly, but that's...
I got briefly distracted.
What?
In which game?
The Dead Space remake.
Dead Space. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, sorry. Thank you.
So I may do that. I may do Phoenix Wright. I may do Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I don't know. We'll have to decide when we get there. And then Saturday will be Final Fantasy XIV as usual. So, for now, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.
Ciao for now.
Bye.